and today we won't be like doing any online mode. I will actually be starting a new series. So yeah, I'm so hungry. It's around lunchtime I'm making this, and this is like my second time making this. So yeah. Okay, let's see. So let me wait, I just need to get my phone. Okay, he's playing. So today we will be doing what is Splatoon. So let me introduce the series. So what is Splatoon is going to be a new series, and it's going to be for any game, and it's going to be like what is Mario, or what is Sonic, or what is any game. But today we'll be doing what is Splatoon. So I'll be discussing like the characters of Splatoon, the different modes of Splatoon. Just all know what is Splatoon, because I know my friend XUnderYT and Smiley Freak watches my videos, and they be like, I want Splatoon, but I can't really understand it. So these videos are for you. And for anyone who's new to Splatoon, please watch this. And maybe you might even learn something if you do play Splatoon. Okay, now let's just start this. Splatoon is one of Nintendo's newest games. Well, not really newest, but one of Nintendo's most famous games, and kind of new. And so yeah, it's one of the newest and best games. And Splatoon is a third-person paintball shooter where the main character, the Inkling, has to the main character, the Inkling, can play with paintball gun, with a paintball gun or different weapons. But let's start off with the Inkling. So this is a paintball game, so you could spray like a gun. But what's different about any shooter game of Splatoon is there's something different you could do. The Inkling can change into a squid and a kid. So right now I'm a kid, and when you're a kid, you could spray ink. But when you're a squid, if you go on land and you're a squid, you see like nothing's happening. But if you go in your ink as a squid, it makes you really fast, right? And it also refills your ink. So that's how you refill, and that's how you like go really fast. So that's basically the main character. Okay, let's talk about the other characters. So this guy, his name is Judd, and he says who wins in an online match. This guy is Captain Cuttlefish, and he helps in the single player. I'll be showing the single player in a minute. So these two ladies are Callie and Mari, and they're famous singers in Splatoon. They always sing the music in Turf Wars and all the modes, so you could hear them sing. And here are different shopkeepers, and when you go to the shop, you have to win battles to get coins, online battles. And once you have coins, you can buy different clothes, and the clothes are actually armor. And with the armor, as I will call it, they have different statuses. So for instance, the blue low tops have defense up, which is the main. Defense up is the main because it's at the top, and at the bottom there's only one question mark. But as you can see, with soccer cleats, there's 3 question marks. So you have to win battles, and if you get lots of ink, you can lock a question mark, and you get a random thing. Like you could get bomb. So for the question mark, once you unlock it, you could get different color power-ups. So you could have like run speed up as one, bomb sniffer. You could have all those. And so there's lots of clothing, and also there's weapons. So let's talk about the 5 main weapon types. Well, technically 6, but so let's see. So the first one is the regular gun, and with the regular gun, it has you don't need to charge it up. You could just spray it. But with each regular gun, it comes with a different sub and a different special. And you can experiment with the subs and specials on your own. Now this one is what you call the roller. The roller is a melee weapon, so you could get up close to an enemy squid and kill them in one hit. But the problem with this weapon is it doesn't have good range. Well, no, you can't really, it isn't good for getting long pieces of ground. But this one, the splatter shot and all these main weapons are like balanced. This one is more melee. And now let's talk about the charger weapons. So charger weapons, you have to charge it up for like 5 seconds, and then you can release it for lots of ink. Right? Yeah, that's what you can do. And now let's talk about this other weapon, slosher, which is like a bucket, and you could. It's a bucket, but you could get people high up with the slosher. Anything else? Oh, and the last weapon is the heavy spiraling, which you have to charge it up, but it doesn't release one full thing like the charger. It releases multiple splats, so it's easier to kill people with this. So those are all the different weapons. Okay, about 7 minutes already. So let's talk about the weapons. So let me talk about the different modes in Splatoon. Let's go up here, because there's a mode up here that I've never shown because I've never had time to. So right here, you could go in here for a mode, and this mode is 1v1 local multiplayer. So if you have a friend over, you can 1v1 them. So yeah. So now, this is the single player mode. So in the single player mode, the enemies are the Octarians, right? So, let's talk about why they are our enemies first. So, Splatoon is being held after Earth was flooded, and there's only like a few pieces of land left, right? And that caused the Inklings and the Octarians to fight over the remaining pieces of land, because there's only some pieces of land left. And so in this mode, you have to defeat this guy, the boss, and you have to clear all the stages. This is a really easy mode. Okay, let's go back. So we talked about single player and all the armor and all the weapons and all the main characters. But now, let's talk about multiplayer. I wouldn't be I will be recording I'll make sure tomorrow I record each mode, so I could show you guys. But I'll talk about the modes now. So regular battle you can only play one mode in regular battle, which is Turf Wars. And in Turf Wars, you have to your team has to be the one to spray the most ink on the map, and the other team has to lose and not spray that much ink to lose. So that's pretty simple concept. So now, but in ranked battles, there's lots of different modes. So the first one is Splat Zones. In Splat Zones, there will be like a zone on the map. Like you have to spray the selected area of the map. So yeah, you have to spray the selected area of the map. So it's kind of harder because all the teams there's only 2 teams will be targeting that area. So that's how it gets hard. And to win that mode, you have to like claim that mode for like 5 minutes. By claiming, I mean you have to spray like the whole area, and you have to make sure the other team doesn't spray the area. There's 2 ways to win that game. That way, or if the other team gets it, you have to be your team has to be the one who like keeps the area for the most amount of time. The next mode in ranked battles is tower control. And in tower control, there's a tower in the middle, and so you have to step on the tower, and the tower will be going across the map in a selected direction, and you have to be on the tower, and the tower will go all the way to the other team. To win this game, you have to make the tower go to the other team. But the enemy team could kill you on the tower. So yeah. And same thing with Splat Zones. If the other team and you get it, whoever held the tower for the most amount of time wins. And for the last mode in Splatoon right now, in ranked battles, is what do you call it? It's called what is it called? Rainmaker. And in Rainmaker, so it's kind of like tower control. So you have to get the Rainmaker, which is in the middle, like the tower, but you have to spray it and you have to grab it. And the Rainmaker has a special ability that it shoots like lots of ink when you spray it. So it's also a good weapon. So it's like tower control, but the only difference about tower control and Rainmaker is you could choose what direction you want to go. The tower control goes in like a selected direction, but Rainmaker you could decide where you want to go. And also the Rainmaker has its own weapon. So that's all the modes for you. Well, all the modes except 3. So this one, if your friend's online, which no one is, then you can play with them. So if your friend's online, you could click regular battle, and if your other friends online, they click regular battle, and you click the friendless regular battle, and then it should say, like for instance, the friend who went into Turf Wars with Johnny Boy, it'll say Johnny Boy, and beside Johnny Boy, it'll say joinable. So you could join Turf Wars with him. In private battle, this is a cool battle. So you could invite your friends only, and you could choose what map and what mode you want to play. So it's very private, up to 8 players. And squad battles, it's basically like regular battle, but in squad battles you played ranked battles with your friends, which is, yeah. So I basically explained everything in Splatoon. So let me just do a quick recap of what we discussed about. We talked about the Inkling, who is able to transform into a squid and a kid. We talked about the main characters, Drug, Captain Cuttlefish, the shopkeepers, and Calamari. We talked about the different weapons, rollers, splat chargers, the regular ones, and Slosher and Spatterling. We talked about the different modes, single player, one-on-ones, and different multiplayer battles. So that's all we talked about today. So if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like. And please share this video because it'll help a lot. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And thank you guys for watching. And also before I say bye-bye, I want to thank you guys for sharing the video and liking the video, cause you guys have been phenomenal. Now I have 11 subscribers and it's almost a month. In 1 month I got 11 subscribers. That's a lot. You might not think a lot, but you can see next week and I'll have 20 subscribers. Just kidding. Hopefully make it happen, guys. Okay, just kidding. Well, if you can, make it happen. But thank you guys for watching, and come on, guys, do it. Just do it.